Oh, let's go. Oh my God. That shit is huge. Dang, son. Oh my God. What's up, guys? It's your boy Mike Rods. Today I'm just wanting to show you guys the little wagon that I got off the Facebook marketplace. Thinking about doing a little series on this thing, just kind of showing what you're able to do with a small amount of cash. I got this for $350. So I'm thinking maybe a series, something like 1,000 or two, what you can do off of Facebook marketplace with 1,000 or two, investing and flipping. So this is a 1997 Saturn SW2 Wagon. It's definitely not in the best shape, not looking too great. But like I said, I got this for $350 and I'm gonna see what I can do with it to try to get it road worthy and maybe use it for myself for a little while, get some use out of it, or possibly sell it and flip it and get some money and see what we can do. But just like I said, I'm gonna do a little video showing what you're able to do with a small amount of money investing. So when I got this, it did run. Fortunately, not very well, of course. Yeah, it didn't run very well. And I ended up changing the spark plugs and the cold packs on it. There we go. So I've still got the old cold packs on there. Ended up trying to rewire it and stuff, and I didn't have these in the correct firing order. So I was trying to kind of reverse the issues and go back to where I started. So I've still got the old cold packs on there, but I've got the new ones inside the car. So I will be putting those on. Just one thing, if you're going to be messing with these wires, these cold pack wires, spark plug wires, make sure that you take note before you unplug those of the correct firing order, because if you put that in the wrong direction, it will not work. So that's where we got started with this car. New, just a tune up with fresh spark plugs, as well as the, like I said, the cold pack's gonna be going on there, and the spark plug wires. Threw a fresh battery on this bad boy, so hopefully she's able to start right up. We're gonna move it around front to take these rear wheels off. These things are toast. So actually I got some new tires to go all the way around, so I'm gonna be taking these up to the shop this week, try to get these on. So step by step, we're definitely getting it a little closer to getting it on the road. So stay tuned and we'll see what we can do with this bad boy, see what kind of money we can get out of it. Let's see if we can get it started. I think it should start right up. That new battery shouldn't have any problems. It's not a bad car. I got it, it's got 143,000 miles on it, I want to say, something like that. So, I mean, it's technically still got a lot of life left in it. A little wagon. Gonna be doing a full detail on this thing, of course. So probably make a little video of that. Just a bit of a restoration type deal. It is filthy. It needs a lot of work for sure, but it's the fun of it. $350, you can't really beat that. Spent 200 bucks on new tires all the way around, all four. So it'd probably be like $15 to get those put on. That's not too bad, she starts right up. Not a bad deal. I'll take it. $350, can't really beat that. Especially in today's economy. Everybody's been really taxing on the vehicles. It's kind of hard to find a deal. Been looking for a truck, and it's been damn near impossible to find a good deal on the truck. They're selling like instantly. If you don't just jump right on it, you're gonna miss the opportunity. So yeah, let's get this thing moved. Yeah. All right. not destroying these wheels right now. This is feeling pretty bad. Oh. I had to move the Mazda. Yeah. Well, yeah. There she is. Maybe I didn't just destroy those wheels. Only time will tell. That was folded. Maybe that'll be all right. I guess we're gonna find out. If not, then I'll be buying some more wheels for it, I guess. All right, got the Saturn in the air to get the other front wheels replaced. This one was some sort of spare. Had the cover on it or whatever, wasn't a real wheel like the rest of them, so I'm gonna leave that one. Fortunately, the car did come with the other matching fourth wheel in the rear there, so got that loaded up and ready to go. Gonna get these new tires put on and get them back on the car, take her on the road. All right, we have got all 4 new tires put onto the wagon. About to take it out on the road, see how it drives. Definitely still a work in progress. One step at a time, we're getting closer. Being a roadworthy machine. Let's check it out. Fires right up. Not too bad on the idle. Again, this is a 1997. Check out the, I ain't seen this in a minute. Oh, stuck there. Oh. That's funny. All right. Yeah. Yes, sir. I already hear some issues. Got a nice little squeaky scrubbing sound. It's probably gonna be brakes. Most likely be the next job done on this car. Oh yeah. It's definitely biting in. Seems to shift pretty smooth. Definitely needs a nice cleanup, and we got some sound coming from this front wheel. Brakes there. That should be an easy fix. Not sure what that sound was. That wasn't too great. Loose wires hanging down there, catching on the tire or something. Probably tearing something else up, but we'll fix it. Yeah, first drive on the little wagon. Not too bad. 350 bucks. So far I've got about 750 into this car. So for a purchase price of 350, put a battery for about 100 bucks. And these tires, all 4 tires costing me about 200 for the tires, and about 100, maybe $80 to put all those tires on the new wheels, or the tires on the old rims, I should say. So yeah, up next, a brake job. Hopefully it's not too expensive. We'll definitely get some numbers up and see what we're looking at to get that fixed. So yeah, she's rolling. The wagon is on the road. Definitely stay tuned to see what happens. What's going on, Kings? It's your boy Mike Rods, back with another video. Today we're going to be messing with the old Saturn Wagon. We got the wheels and tires put on the other day, so that's fresh. And I noticed when I took it out on the road, it's got a bit of a squeak coming from the brakes over on this side. So we're going to get it lifted up today and check with a little caliper to see the thickness of these rotors here, to see if those need to be replaced, or if I can get by with just putting some pads on it. Probably gonna also do an oil change on this today. I've also got some sensors and a couple more things that need to be put on, but definitely gonna start off with checking on these rotors. Let's get her up in the air. Everything on this car is tiny compared to what I'm used to dealing with. Like, these lugs are 19s instead of 21s. Wheels 15-inch. That boy's on here tight. It's probably a little too tight. Need to look up the torque spec on these. So I know the rotors are supposed to be about 18 millimeters thick. I say it's like 7 inches, something like that. Or 7 inches, 7 centimeters. .7 inches, that's right. Let's see. Discard limit of 15.8 millimeters, so that's 0.6 inches. So we got this little caliper here. We're gonna get that thing measured up. Wheel off. Definitely sounds pretty bad in there. Let's see what we're looking at. Caliper, measuring device, get an accurate measurement. got 14.2 millimeters. So that's definitely going to be a bit under where we're supposed to be, 14.1. You want to check around a few different spots. But with it being this low, it's definitely bad. Yeah, we're getting about 14 all the way around, 13.9, 14.2, in between those ranges. And also there's supposed to be some markings somewhere on the actual rotor itself to indicate when it's pretty much done. These are all rusted out, a bit chunked on the edges here, and just rating it too small. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get some more rotors ordered. While we are under here, we'll probably go ahead and lift this car up and get it on the stands. Let's see, we need to get that oil changed. Put that parking brake on. Does in, guys. I've had a lot of whoopsies in my life. I like to play it as safe as I can sometimes. Sometimes. There's really no good spots. This is all cooked under here. That's what we're looking like. I don't want the edges to dig into here. That'd be no good. Get like a board or something. Oh, that's not gonna work. Just gonna send it. It is what it is. That'll do. You know how it is, you just gotta let her down easy. That's gonna do it. What? I about blew out my rear tire. It did. What the hell? My rear tire blew out. That shit is flat. No way. I just got these put on. Damn it, Walmart. Yeah, that shit is flat. That's crazy. Yeah, I just got these tires brand new. Just got them put on. I'm just taking this car around the block, that's it. What kind of shit is that? I have to take that back up there and get it sorted out. Yeah, you know, it's always something. Whatever. Alright. You see the drain plug, where's the filter? Oh shit. How the hell are you supposed to get to that? Interesting. It's a weird setup under there. Let's go for a ride. Oh no, maybe that's the filter. I didn't see that one. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I got this all the way over there. That's what I was seeing originally. It's kind of dark. Yeah, get a light mod for this thing. Yeah, we have our drain plug here. And I was thinking that was the filter, because I mean that's where the drain plug is for the oil. I don't really know what that filter is up there. Might have to do a little research and figure that one out. This car doesn't look too bad underneath. It's not rusted out too bad. Only see just minor surface thing. Not a bad little car for a few $100, that's for sure. Alright, we're back up under here now. Gonna try to get this filter off. It's tucked way up under here. See the drain bolts here. We've got the axle coming through. And the oil filter is like way up there behind the axle. So I'm gonna try to use these channel locks to reach back there to get to it. Squeeze out. Bite into it a bit. And there's no telling when this has actually been changed, so it's probably gonna be on here pretty tight. A little smaller setting. Such a bad angle. Nope. I don't know if it'd be easier to come from the other side. Why they put this all the way back here is beyond me. This is a crazy one. So we have now decided to take a different approach. This bad boy ought to do it. Looks like we can go from the side over here and try to get to it. Get this little pull tab out. Looks like my extra long screwdriver is not really gonna do the trick here. Get out of there. Come on. Really? All right. You're coming with me. Get out of there. Holy shit. All right. Now, we can possibly get to that dang filter. Sheesh. What a pain in the ass. What the hell? What the hell? This shit is not budging. All right, you got a little movement. What? Well, moved it a little bit. We're making progress. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the little drain plug. Get that going. All right, so open the top. Give it some airflow through. We got 14mm socket. All right, that's going. Get back to work on this filter, see if I can get that popped off. This thing's giving me some trouble. I got that oil draining nicely. This filter is not wanting to come off. I got a pretty good turn on it there. That's pretty much done draining. All right, finally. Such a strange place for an oil filter. Like, what the hell even is that? It just drips all down the frame and all kind of shit.
What the hell is even that?
Seemed like a last minute decision. I was like, oh yeah, let's squeeze it in here. So you want to make sure that you've got your O-ring, the old O-ring with that, and it's not stuck to the car there. I'm getting old, a whole lot of when I move around. Got our fresh oil in our filter here, Mobile One products. I finished letting that drain out. Yeah, take a look at this, how messy this is. So the filter comes off from there and it just drips all along like the axle and all along like the frame right there. It's kind of silly design, but whatever, it's a bit messy. Whatever works. Wait, we are making progress with the wagon. Great to see it. It's gonna be roadworthy very soon. I'll run up to the shop here in a minute, grab some brake pads, some rotors if they got it. So you wanna start off your fresh filter, of course, by pouring a bit of your new oil in there, just to basically get it primed. And then use some of that, and put it around that seal there. Slap it on and be ready to go. Nice hand tight there. All right. Clean up our drain bolt. Just nice and tidy. We'll get down there and clean up the mating surface area. All this comes together, make sure that's all nice and clean. All this stuff's filthy, it's a really old car. Probably never been cleaned before. Oh, need that. All right, we got that drain bolt put back on. Go ahead and fill her back up with the fresh oil now. So we need 4 quarts and a funnel. Oh, definitely can't go that fast. That just wasted like half of that. Okay, so this drains like very slowly. Interesting. That just like overflowed. Yeah, that's literally overflowing. Just barely pouring it in there. Oh, what the hell? Is this supposed to be like that? Let me just see if I can find a different funnel. That's crazy. Went to the O'Reilly's and got these brake pads for the wagon. Some brake best. I think they were like 40 bucks. Something like that. I'll have to look at the receipt. I believe these are semi-metallics. I ordered some rotors as well. They said that they have them shipped from the other store or something like that. They'll be there at 1 o'clock, so a few hours. Find something to do for a few hours until those are ready and we'll get back to work. Got the rotor off. Wasn't too bad. It looks pretty thin. Definitely all rusted out and shit. Got a new one on the way. Gonna go pick that up at 1 o'clock. That shit is huge. Dang, son. Oh my God. Anyways, holy shit. We're here with the wagon. I got this side taken apart so far. Waiting on the rotors to come into my local shop. I'm gonna go pick those up in about an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and break down this other side and get it ready. So we can just pop out the old pads, put in the fresh ones here, and show you guys how to take that apart. So have it all the way ready so I can just pop on the new rotor when it comes in, slap it all back together. Turn the wheel over that direction, make it a little easier access. They got the dang Banshee out here. Those are expensive. It's a Banshee four-wheeler. You should have seen the one that came through before that. Insane.
It was in front of me.
Yeah.
I heard it, but I couldn't see it.
That thing was gnarly.
What is it called?
Banshee.
Banshee.
It's probably $6,000, $8,000, $10,000 four-wheeler.
Banshee.
Banshee.
That's what I used to call it.
You can still hear it. Yeah. All right. We're back to it. Gonna get these brakes pulled off of here on this side. So we got our 18 millimeter, and the other is 14. Break these loose. Oh, let's go this way with it. Wait, no, it is that way. There we go. On the top here. This one's a little harder to get to. Kind of need an extension, but make that work like that. Break both of those loose, and don't forget to get a cord to hang this caliper so that it doesn't pull on your brake line there. Break these loose. Well, why is it spinning like that? What happened? Wait a minute. Sheesh. Knock my camera over. I think I broke this ratchet. All right, we pop out these 14s here. Get our bracket bolts. Be able to access our pads there. Then the 18s will remove the whole brake caliper set up so you can put on the new rotors. Get to that in just a moment. Pull those out of there. And the top one is a bit thicker than the bottom, so make sure you keep those separated, know which one is which. You'll be able to pull that entire thing there. Just prop it up here. You can see your pads there. Pop those out. Found my wire brush. Let's hear that four-wheeler, still hear it. They're raising hell over there. That's great. We'll get a good video of this. Oh my God. That's awesome. Gotta get me one of those. Get out of here. All right. Yeah. So we're going to get our wire brushes. Bring those in, clean this up a bit. It's actually easier if you just take this full thing apart. Just go ahead and remove this and this all comes loose. Let's go ahead and do that. So that comes off completely, and you can take your wire brushes too and get that all nice and cleaned up. This rotor, fortunately, popped right off. We don't have to do a bunch of banging on that, so that's always nice. You just come in with your wire brush, just knock off all that old build-up brake dust and all that good stuff. Get that nice and cleaned up. Probably a bit of brake cleaner would help with this, I imagine. Kind of break some of that down, but wire brush does it just fine. Just kind of hit that from all angles. Make sure you get in there real good. Those things are crazy loud. Man, I don't know if you guys can hear that. They're like way down the road. So yeah, we're just coming in with our wire brush here. Just knocking off all this old gunk and stuff build up. See, it's a good bit of that on there. If you get like ceramic brake pads, I think versus semi-metallic, one or the other puts off more or less of the brake dust. I think the ceramic puts off more, if I'm not mistaken. stuff gets all on your actual wheels and whatnot. Kind of looks bad. All right, got that pretty cleaned up. Ready to get it put back together. Most of those contact surfaces, you get all that buildup off of there. Looking a lot better now. Oop. Got my hardware out there. Get that back into place. You can get some kits do come with fresh hardware, the clips here. It cleans up just fine, no point, especially if it doesn't come with it for a decent price. You gotta pay like premium for it, it's not really worth it. Just clean off the old ones, unless they're bent up or anything like that, which I don't imagine that could really happen too much. All right. Gotta clean off this area a bit. This car's so old, just everything's just filthy. Its last car wash is probably in like the 90s. Probably early 2000s at least. Hit up this surface here as well where the rotor meets with the hub. Get that brake dust and dust pad, whatever, shit off of there. All right. Ready to get the new pads on, get that put back together. Got our fresh pads here. Big difference. Definitely was needed. Got our new pads seated in place. Get one of these bad boys. And that's gonna compress your pistons back into your brake caliper. First, let's clean that up a bit. Yeah, that's filthy. Should get all up in there real good. Also be sure not to drop this thing so you don't pull on that brake line there. That's much better. So we'll throw the old pad in there. And our thingamajig, wherever that went. Oh, so that just lines up in there like this. And as you twist it, it's going to compress that piston back into place and allow you to fit this over your new brake pads. Alright, that's all the way locked in. Leaked some brake fluid there from the piston. Make sure that's up there securely, don't want that to fall. I still have about an hour until my rotors come in, so probably do a little engine bay cleaning or something of the sort until those are ready. Just cleaned up a bit. All right, my rotors just came in. I just went and picked those up from O'Reilly's. About to get those slapped on and get this all put back together. Earlier we got everything cleaned up a bit. We got our fresh pads put in there with our calipers depressed back, so we should be able to slip the rotor in between there. The pistons are compressed, ready to go. Over on the other side here as well. Got it all cleaned up, ready to go. Fresh pads installed, and the calipers there. Going to slide on the rotor, put it all back together, bolt it down. O'Reilly's is doing a deal right now. You get some qualifying rotors, then you get some free pads with that. Some cheap little semi-metallic. There. Free is free. You take it. Alright. Brand new fresh rotors there. Fits like a glove, right on there. Get this bolted back up into place. Let's start with the bottom side first. Help hold it in place there. We got that one grabbing. Go ahead and ratchet that down. Very limited space to work with on this one. On the top there, just like the brake line. Without an extension of sorts. Alright. And button down a bit. It's 18mm sockets here. Tight there. That's tight on the top as well. Gonna turn the wheel over to expose these bolts a little better. A little more room to work with. Pretty straightforward, easy job. Anybody can do this at home. And no need to pay for service and labor fees and all this and that. You're gonna pay twice as much what you would pay just to do it at home. Fresh rotor. Had this one wired up. That was not going anywhere. Let's get this out of the way. That rotor should slide right in between those brake pads. Right into place there. Get our bolts. These are the 18 millimeters. Up a bit. That did nothing. Great. Okay, now we're actually on there. Now let's grab it. First I was doing nothing. Okay. Get my other bolt here. Top. Get that lined up. That's tight. Finish up the bottom here. Finish up with the 14 here. Seems to be pretty tight. It's good to go. Gonna throw our wheels back on, she'll be ready to ride. 15-inch wheels on the old Saturn. Tiny. And 4x100 lug pattern. Strange. Not used to dealing with that. An infinity guy. I feel like most cars are, or at least common, be like 5x120 or 5x114.3. Very common. Tighten down. Hear me. Hit up our other side here. I put on those bottom bolts first, kind of helps hold it in place. It kind of seat itself as you tighten it down. Typically you would go in a star pattern. I don't know how much of a star you can get out of 4 points though. So we just kind of make sure we go across the best we can. And let's sit her down. All right. Seems to be holding there. When I jacked it up earlier, that back tire blew out. It went flat. I don't really know what happened. I pumped it back up and it seems to be holding there. About to go for a little ride and see what happens. All right, so we got our new tires, new brakes. This key is hot, burning my hand. Get her started up. Ooh. That baby fires right. Stupid GoPro keeps overheating and turning off. Not really sure what's up with that, so we're on the phone for now. Oh, yep, forgot to remove my chalk. Safety first. Let's go for a ride. Oh yeah, I'm gonna want to pump those brakes a few times. Get those pistons pushed back out. Get the pads seated back onto the new rotors. Probably going to need to bleed these brakes. It's feeling like this is not feeling too great. Running a little choppy. Yeah, it doesn't have much acceleration at all. Floor it. Definitely not running the best. It's a work in progress. At least it's on the road. Rotor's not sounding too great, honestly. It's a work in progress. We're getting there slowly but surely.